Hi, guys. So, you guys already know what this entire live is about, and it's clearly about Colorado versus Cincinnati. But before we talk about Colorado and Cincinnati, I have to just give my hats off to Colorado's defense. Yes, it's a must, and I'll tell you why. As we know, Colorado has so many haters. Um, People are always hating on Colorado and they just don't want them to win. And I think it's because you know how back in the day the Cowboys used to be America's team. And there are hardcore Cowboy fans. Every single year Cowboy fans are like they're going to a Super Bowl. They're going. And we know they haven't been in years and they're probably not going anytime soon. Um but they are hardcore fans, which is great. You should continue to be hardcore fans. Um, I think what people don't realize is Dion has transitioned from Cowboy Americans team to Colorado Buffaloes America's team. Colorado is America's team. You can watch all of your favorite NFL games, and you might not ever watch a college game, but you're probably going to watch Colorado. Number one, you know it's going to be exciting. You know you're going to get the club afterwards on TV. You know how they used to have like BET After Dark? That's what Colorado is in a locker room. You're going to see a whole bunch of A-list celebrities on the sideline. So you know what you're going to get. But Colorado is now America's team. And it's very surprising because where were they last year? So that's why I want to give my hats off to Colorado because last year people talked so bad about the defense in the offense. And we know Colorado was building. And we've talked about that several times. I think what's important to note is what's happening today and how Coach Prom has transitioned the team, how he has motivated the team. And he said for himself, now it's all about expectations. I need you to believe. And they did believe. How do we know they bought into what Coach Prom was trying to teach them? It speaks for itself. Look at last season, look at this season. What do you see? You see that Colorado defense is leading the Big 12 in sacks. Let me repeat that. Colorado that was 1-11 when he took it over, and then Colorado that only won 4 games last season that everybody talks about. And now this Colorado who's been under Coach Prime for 2 seasons that have won 5 games because everybody was like, if they wouldn't have won 5 games, people were going to lose their minds. Honestly, I think Coach Prime was probably going to lose his mind too if he wouldn't have won 5 games. And I think I probably would have lost mine too. But I'm glad we did. Anyway, back to the story. Leading in tackles and tackles for loss, okay? Tackles for loss in the Big 12 and sacks. But Coach Sapp said that's not enough. That's not enough. Sapp said, I need more sacks. I need more sacks. This is not enough. And I totally agree. So, hats off to you guys. I'm really excited for the game tomorrow night. Now, you guys know when it's a night game, we're going to have Deacon Cash say a prayer. We got to have Deacon Cash say a prayer because when it's a night game, it's exciting, it's exhilarating, it's nerve-wracking. It's a lot going on when we play at night. It's a lot going on when we play at night. However, I reviewed Cincinnati's film, and okay, Cincinnati is not. They're not it. I'm just gonna say it. They're not bad. They play. They run the ball. They throw the ball. They do what they do. the biggest thing I looked at, and I know it doesn't matter. We've seen Alabama get beat. We've seen these teams get beat. So I'm not going to say like just because they lost to one team that we should beat them, because we all know college football is so unpredictable. And I think that's what I love about it. It's so unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen. And to be honest with you, right now, the NFL is very unpredictable, because I'm really shocked that some of these teams that are losing, like getting blown out. That's a whole nother story. I feel like I'm watching college. But Cincinnati struggled against UCF. Literally, they were on struggle mode. They only won by 6 points. Now, what did we do to UCF? We murdered them, okay? And so because we murdered them, you may say, oh, if they lost, if they only won by 6 points, then we know for a fact, matter of fact, they had to come back to win because that game was a hot mess. But you would say we're definitely going to win. Now, I want to see the UCF Colorado Buffaloes come out, okay? I need to see the UCF Buffalo. If we literally just play how we played UCF, honestly, that's it. We will win. Once again, if we literally play Cincinnati how we played UCF, we will win the game. And we all know, because when I watched the game, I felt bad for them poor babies. And let me tell you why. UCF, they were hitting us so hard. I thought the ambulance was going to be on the sideline like, do y'all need me to come in? Y'all need some oxygen? They were knocking our heads off. I'm not even going to lie. And the quarterback, they were knocking us off. And we still murdered them, okay? I don't know if I want to use that terminology, but we did what we came to do. We did what we came to do. We did what we came to do. And so I feel like if we just play, I mean, we don't even have to play at 100% against Cincinnati, to be honest with you. If we're playing like we should, but I'm just saying, compared to their game with UCF, they were on struggle mode. It was so tough for them to beat them. And the kicker, he's all right. He's when they played Texas Tech, he missed a couple field goals. Yes, he did. And if you guys go back and watch Colorado game, you will notice that a lot, I don't know, I call it the Colorado curse. I don't know what else you want to call it. These teams, when they come to our home not even our home, even their own homes, they do not make all their field goals. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's the thing behind it. I don't know why, but they don't play. They on struggle mode. And I also think it's because they know that Colorado is in the lights. Everyone's here. Everyone's watching us. And they're also nervous. They're also anxious. Them boys probably got anxiety right now because they're coming to play in Colorado. Now, they play a balanced ball. And I know we're like, well, Colorado, we sometimes play a balanced ball. And I get it, because I've heard people say, well, we don't know what we're going to get. We don't know which Colorado we're going to get. Are we going to get the newfound balance Colorado where we're running the ball a lot to take pressure off Shador? Or are we going to just throw the ball? I'm on the side of what Coach Prime always says. And this makes total sense. And I'm pretty sure when you hear this, it makes total sense. If we're trying to run the ball several times, because if you notice, what Colorado started doing is they would try to run the ball on the first down. Let's see if it's going to work. Let's see. It didn't really work. Okay, let's try to run it on the second down. It's not working. And then you know what we do? We start to run the ball. We're just testing it out. Colorado always does this, if you notice. They always test out the run game. And if it's not working, Coach Prime be like, forget it. We're not, son, let's put your arm. Let's go. We're not going to run the ball if it's not working. And I don't blame him. And I don't understand how people continuously say, you guys need to run the ball. Yes, absolutely. I 100% agree. But baby, if it's not working and we got Shador as the quarterback, how about you just throw the ball if the run game is not working? And what have you seen? You have seen us win by literally just throwing the ball. People are so up in arms about we need a run game. Yes, we do. But guess what? If I'm trying to win a game and the run game is not working, then we're not running anything. We are throwing. Yes, we are throwing. Cincinnati, they do not have the elite powerhouse wide receivers that we have. They don't have that at all. Okay. So that's a plus for us. They don't have that. Their defense is all right. You know what I mean? Is all right. It'll do. I think for us, and then something else I noticed about them, they don't wrap up a lot of times when they're tackling. Now, I know we had that problem too. I know we, I don't, Coach Lou is like, listen, Linda, listen. I need you guys to get these boys on the ground. And Cincinnati, watching their games, they have the same problem. They have the same problem. They don't wrap up now. So we might, and they're good at reaching for the ball. I noticed they're really good at reaching for the ball. So that's also something we have to be careful with. Overall, yes, 100%. I do think we're going to win. I think we're going to beat Cincinnati. If we play them how we play UCF, how we play Arizona, we will win. I don't want it to be a close game. It should not be a close game. It should not have to be a close game, like at all. I need these boys to lock in. Lock in like you were playing UCF. Lock it in, lock it in, lock it in. I don't need any interruptions. Tell your family, do not talk to you, do not call you. I need you 100% locked in. And yes, we will win the game. Now, I'm going to make a prediction. Because Cincinnati, yeah, they're 5-2. And Cincinnati really has been, they up there. They're in the 44 range, 38 range. So their scores are up there. I think the lowest score was when they played UCF. It was like by 6 points. And they struggled. It was a struggle game for UCF in Cincinnati. It was a struggle. So all I'm saying is, if we play them 100% how we play UCF, we're gonna wash Cincinnati, because they were struggling against UCF. Like, they were on struggle mode. They were like, "Help me, please, life support, pumping." Okay, that's how they were, and that's all we have to do is play them like we play UCF. Like, if we're leading right now in tackles for loss in the Big 12, if we're leading right now in sacks in the Big 12 comparison where we were last year, and Coach Sapp even said, I need more sacks. This was not enough for him, and I don't blame him. This was not enough for him. He needs more. I need for the black bully, Chidozie, to ram somebody into the ground like he did before. I need to see that wrestle move, okay? I need us, listen, BJ Green, I need you to have 4 sacks. Nakai Hill-Green, I need you to have 4 or 5 sacks. This game, I'm hoping we will have 8 or more sacks. I'm saying it, 8 or more. We need 8 or more sacks. We're leading right now in sacks and tackles for loss. So I need us to have more sacks, okay? I need for, you know what I really want to see? We know LaJohntay Wester is him. We know Travis is him. We've seen that. Honestly, I want to see Jimmy Horn Jr. run that ball back straight. No one touch him. Touchdown. I really want to see Jimmy Horn run the ball straight to a touchdown. Like, because what I've noticed is, now it's a team sport. I get it. But he's caught the ball a few times, but from what I'm seeing, we're not really creating a package around Jimmy. We're going with what we know and what works. And Coach Prime always says that and does that. And I understand. We know that we're going to create a package for LaJohntay Wester. We're going to create a package for Will Shepherd. We already know this. They ball out. They do their thing. But I really want to see a package created for Jimmy. not just on the kickoff. Like, I need Jimmy not to get touched. I need him to run it all the way down to the end zone. Because he's so fast. He's so fast. I need him not to get touched. Okay. Now, Travis, I heard Travis is back. And actually, I also heard that, we know Travis didn't play the second half in the Arizona game, but it wasn't because of his shoulder. I heard he was on the sideline actually icing his hand. So his hand got hurt in the Arizona game as well. His shoulder wasn't fully recovered, but his hand got hurt as well. But we will have Travis back. So I'm happy about having Travis back. I'm pretty sure his hand is fine now, and his shoulder should be up to par. I did hear Coach Prime say, of course, Jimmy's playing, but that Jimmy is not 100%. And that might be a reason why we're not creating a package around Jimmy to throw him the ball more, because he's not, we all know he got hurt in the game and he's been playing, but he's not fully 100%. I just need us to block to where Jimmy can run it in, because I miss seeing Jimmy. I miss talking about Jimmy. So I really want us to create a play where we can, and Hood. Okay, Hood. We all know Hood said he's trying to do it again. Hood said he's going to catch an interception. He's going to run it back. Hood, I have some advice for you. Do not take your helmet off. Do not take your helmet off. Keep your helmet on, Hood. Just keep it on. So my prediction, because we blew out UCF, Cincinnati was on struggle mode against UCF. My prediction is that we will win. I want it to be like 21 to 38. Or, man, if we got like 40 something and held them to like 25 points, I would be happy with that. But I really believe that we are going to win this game and be bowl eligible. So let me know what you guys think. Get down in the comments and let me know what you think.